Okay, go ahead, Adam.
My topic is, are we going to lose the rainforest? Imagine standing in a vast, vibrant rainforest where the air is thick with the sounds of wildlife and the smell of damp earth. Now picture that same place reduced to barren land in a matter of minutes. Every year, we lose an area of the Amazon rainforest the size of a small country, threatening biodiversity and fueling climate change. This isn't just an environmental issue, it's a global crisis that impacts us all. Today, I want to explore the urgent crisis of deforestation in the Amazon and why it demands our immediate attention. According to Carolina Navarrete-Reyes, the Amazon forest is changing at unprecedented rates and is facing significant forest cover loss. While governments have made important progress in addressing some major threats and pressures, current policies have still failed to halt the decline. She talks about how the federal government has implemented ways to help the consumption of the rainforest. They have enhanced monitoring and law enforcement to stop the illegal wood chopping. And these are before and after pictures taken, I think from 2009 to 2013. And pictures like this can still be taken now, and in a few years you can see the after results in 5 years and see what the Amazon has gotten up to, which probably won't be good. She talks about how the federal government has implemented ways to help the consumption of the rainforest. They have enhanced monitoring and law enforcement to stop illegal wood chopping, but they still have deforested over 50 square miles and only 23 arrests. In the end, no one's in jail. A big problem for the Amazon is wildfires. They found that since 2001, between 40,000 and 73,000 square miles of the Amazon rainforest have been impacted by fires, affecting 95% of all Amazonian species and as many as 85% of species that are listed as threatened in this region. While forest management policies enacted in Brazil during the mid-2000s slowed the rate of habitat destruction, relaxed enforcement of these policies coinciding with a change in government in 2019 has seemingly begun to reverse this trend. According to Yukon Communications, with fires impacting 1,640 to 4,000 square miles of forest, 2019 stands out as one of the most extreme years for biodiversity impacts since 2009. When regulations limiting deforestation were enforced, since the majority of fires in the Amazon are intentionally set by people, preventing them is largely within our control, says study co-author Patrick Rohandes, Senior Manager of Climate Change and Biodiversity at Conversation International. One way is to recommit to strong anti-deforestation policies in Brazil, combined with incentives for a forest economy and replicate them in other Amazonian countries. When the Brazilian government stopped enforcing forest regulations in 2019, each month between January and August 2019 were the worst month on record for forest loss in the 20-year history of available data. Forest regulation assumed in 2019 of September, and forest loss declined significantly for the rest of the year, resulting in 2019 looking like an average year compared to the 20-year history. This was big active media coverage, and public support for policy changes were effective at curbing biodiversity loss on a very rapid timescale. Today, scientists agree that Amazon is in big trouble. Our activities and climate change are worsening the dry season. In some areas, it now lasts 4 to 5 weeks longer than in past decades. Fires have also become more fierce. All of that is stressing the forest. In conclusion, the Amazon has and will continue to have a ton of eyes on it, and the public knowledge of fires and the people setting these fires has grown. And the Brazilian government is alert to stopping these tragedies to slow down in occurring so often.